Hi everyone, Rebecca here from One Fantastic Find. I wanted to do a quick video of my current setup. Actually, it was a request by a couple of people who wanted to see my new inserts that I was using, as I had kind of given a sneak peek to it via some Facebook groups. So I thought I would share what I'm using now and how I use them for personal and for work. So this is my current planner. It is a red medium Epoca Campagna in red from the Giglio website. I'll put a link below in the information site, but I'm not going to go through everything in my setup, just my inserts for now, because I have talked about what I have in each of the pockets, etc. On previous videos. One thing I did add was the Moshi thing, or not Moshi things, Midori stencils to use that I bought with my Hobonichi planner, which I use that for journaling. Anyway, so let's hop straight to my inserts. I did not get these until late April, so I didn't start them until May. They are from DIY Fish Inserts off of the Etsy shop, which I will add a link to that as well in the description bar below. But I have a couple of contents pages which I have yet to start filling out because I'm not sure what I want to put in this yet. I need to get some examples of how others are using it before I start filling it out. So I have a couple of those pages. And then I had this insert that was actually from a different set of DIY fish inserts. This one was from the version 2B, which are a week on 2-page inserts that I like too, but I needed a blank page to put all my projects for work-related items on, so I put an extra sheet. I put a little kind of like an index tab thing stuck to it. I can take it off, but that way I can quickly get to all of the different releases that I'm dealing with. And then I also have these are the actual meat of the inserts, which we're going to go over, but I bought these little, they're faux leather tabs, and they have the month of the month printed on them. So I put them on each of the inserts. So I have a little clippy thing holding down the pages, and you'll see why in just a second. So because I didn't get the inserts until May, the April, or the end of April, I really didn't want to start filling this one out, because as you can see, this is the April monthly chart, and in a moment you're going to understand why it says April when these are printed in May, and you'll like I said, you'll see. So here is the layout. So on the left hand side, they fold in like this. Oops, sorry. When you are opening it, there's the chart, and then this is the month of May monthly chart that lays out. Then the weekly planner pages are in the center, and then over to the right is a weekly chart, and then the next month's pages, when you pull them out, it will be May's monthly chart. So you actually have the monthly chart, a weekly chart, the week, and then the month, all in one view. So makes it very easy to have the pages laid out like this and be able to quickly glance at the things that you need to do. So for the month, I used the market dots in 1/8 inch size to indicate birthdays are in pink, green are paydays, purple are holidays, yellow are the office is closed, and I also think I have a red in there, and that's for Tom. And I think there's an orange for vacation, and I can't remember what the other one is. I think there's a blue, but I've got to look it up. It's in the back of the planner. I'll show you in just a second. So then it comes with 3 blank columns, and I'll show you a blank version, not filled in just a moment. So I chose the left-hand column to be my work only because it seemed to me like this side was wider than these two sides. So I decided to put work because I could put the time of the appointments on the left side, and you can see a faint line that's going up here that divides it. Monday I rarely have appointments. Wednesday too. Sometimes I have one, but in this case I did, and it got moved to Friday. So I went ahead and erased it. I use Pilot Friction erasable pens for that reason. So I don't put decoration on here until the end of the week, and I try to fill in blank spots. This was just a meaning that I was busy all day on my computer. So this side is all work related, and I have my appointments, and then I check off if there was the meeting, or it was canceled, or if it was moved, etc. I did not continue what I was doing there, but those are my schedule. Saturday and Sunday are almost always blank because I don't work on weekends. Then I made the next section personal, which are my personal to-dos, appointments, etc., things to do, because this side, which says weekly chart, is just work. So this change mandatory leave should have been over here because it's work related, but it's also personal related because it was my vacation time. So my to-dos, appointments, etc., like my daughter's award ceremony, the location, etc., what I did yesterday, and then in the center I put what the weather was like, and then over to the right I'm going to take this little clippy off. It normally is clamped down, and I'll explain in just a second, but I want you to see what previous weeks look like. So on this side it has meals and birthdays. So I put, what we ate, whose birthdays there were, and then added in some extra stickers. And then I have this little paper clip, which I absolutely love. I think I got this at Joann's. Very pretty paper clips. Anyway, then on this side I will put a grocery list, and sometimes I use these little post-it notes because I find it easier to write it on there, and then you can take it off and put it on the front of your planner when you're at the grocery store. So you can see why I would like that. And then I was kind of trying to play with some stamps, etc. So here was the first week that I had the inserts. I kind of made the line a little bit darker so I could see it, but I'm getting used to where that line is. Some decorations, etc. My weekly chart. And then I decided that I wanted to kind of like a bullet journal or a context kind of indicator. Oh, by the way, on the back of the weekly inserts, I put an agenda topic for my boss when I need to talk to her about something. And then I first started putting non-release related projects, which I won't go into, but I found a different place to put that. And then I haven't yet started using this, but I thought I would use the back of the week ahead as notes to remind myself to put something on the weekly chart for the next week. But I decided maybe it would be better served as notes for when I'm taking meeting minutes for these topics over here. Okay, so here is the second week, and again I was trying to work with some stamps for the headers, but I decided that the label maker comes out a lot prettier. Kind of did some doodling and put the car there when the car went to shop, and I was playing around with the snail drawing, and I was using a gel highlighter on this day, etc. And this was Mother's Day, yay. Different birthdays again. The meals are not there because I move the meal stickers as I go through the week. So here's that bullet journaling thing I was talking about on the weekly chart. So I started putting E for email, P for phone call, R for research, W for write, WE was write and email, write, audio, research, or review. I'm sorry, it's not research, it's review. T3 means train the trainer. Review. I'm looking to see if there's any new ones. And that's it. So that's what I started doing. I would highlight what day I would do it, or if I need to do it on a specific day, I would circle the date I needed it done, and I might highlight it or whatever. And anything that doesn't get done in the week, I put the little triangle saying move this forward to the next week. So that came out handy. Again, the agenda item for my boss when I need to talk to her. And then you flip this next page down, and that's when I started using the labels. Now, these are